Hello, my name is Chad Atwood and I'm going to speak to you today about Quitter, the smoking cessation app. So in the United States, there is a large percent of the population that still smokes cigarettes. Over 6 million people die annually from smoking, or the entire state of Missouri, in the world. But smoking accounts for almost 500,000 deaths annually in the United States, and it equates to about 1 in every 5 deaths. Smoking is the largest, most preventable cause of death in the world, and smoking harms nearly every single organ of the body and causes many diseases and many chronic diseases as well. It is the most avoidable risk factor for developing cancer, and 80% of all deaths from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD, are caused from smoking. 90% of lung cancer deaths are also from smoking. So looking at the magnitude of the problem, smoking rates have been declining over the past decades, but still on average, 15 out of every 100 adults as of 2015 smokes. To put it in retrospective, back in 1965, smoking rates were about 40%. So it has gone down quite a bit over the decades, but this is still a large issue, as we can see with the 500,000 deaths annually. So when we look at smoking, we have to see what causes a smoker to continue smoking. And one of the main points is due to the highly addictive ingredient known as nicotine. Cigarette smoking is a public health issue. With the amount of deaths and the avoidability of this, it definitely is something that we need to address. And surprisingly, most smokers actually do want to quit. It's just a very hard addiction to get over. So looking at cessation tools, there are mobile applications for smoking cessation, but they lack the possible features, resources, and capabilities that could be functional within the applications. Some intervention strategies for smoking cessation include nicotine patches, prescription medications such as Chantix, counseling, nicotine gum, and then, like I said, there are mobile phone applications. So looking over them, there was the top 5, which is Smoke Free, Live Strong, My Quit Coach, Quit Now, Quit with a K, and Quit Genius. All of these applications had somewhat similar features, but differed in other ways. But going through and reviewing the apps, there were limitations. A lot of the applications had a fee for the full capabilities of the application. There were limited motivation statements. There was a lack of moderators in some of the community chat rooms or boards. And there just was a need for more cessation tools within the apps. So the app that I was looking at creating is called Quitter. The smoke ends here. So with the Quitter application, it's a cessation app that combines the current tools and resources from the similar apps, but adds more features and resources for the users. It includes a social media aspect, cessation resource locator, physician locator, daily coaching. It includes some health metrics to inform you about your health as you continue to be smoke-free, and then also daily video coaching with goals, daily goals to continue towards a smoke-free lifestyle. So the theory I am using is the theory of reasoned action with the app. It is to change the attitudes towards behavior, changing the subjective norms, and creating a motivation to comply. So a couple specific recommendations as well is making an easy, intuitive design of the application for general population to understand and follow, having multiple language support, and when you're creating a profile to ask for what the user's ethnicity, sexual orientation, veteran or military status is for specific message crafting. There are higher rates of smoking identified in specific populations, so figuring that out will be just to make the app more successful for more users. So with the Quitter app, when you sign up for the account, you'll be given a prompt and questions, like I said, to help identify what resources the user may need in the journey towards a smoke-free life. It'll have daily goals to keep the motivation high. And then as well, there will be a craving kicker feature. So with this, when a user is experiencing a craving, It'll give motivational facts to help curb the craving, but if more help is required, it can point the user in the direction of other cessation tools and resources. To help tailor to the specific populations, the app will recognize what population they are a part of and send notifications and resources tailored to their preferences. There will also be a cessation geolocation feature, so this will be helpful in finding helping the user find cessation options such as nicotine patches or local cessation counselors or even pharmacies where they can get different resources. So that is the Quitter app. Thank you very much.